Hello YouTube, this is Asatsu5, and as you can tell from the title of the video, I'm having my first bripe. It's cold, it's wet, it's raining outside. I thought I'd enjoy bripe. And you heard me correctly, I'm saying bripe, not pipe. It's this thing right here. It is a portable coffee maker slash tea maker, hot cider, pumpkin spice latte. It's basically a way to get a shot of hot beverage when you're backpacking or camping or hiking. And I got my paraphernalia, if I guess you could call it. I got a test tube. It's actually a baby soda bottle, and you can't really see it that well. But it's full of a blend of about 3 or 4 different teas. At each level, there's kind of a different tea, combination of samurai chai, oolong, and I forget what else is in there. But it's Tijuana tea, very expensive stuff. I'm not bragging. I'm actually ashamed I spend the money on it, but I like tea. And got me another baby soda bottle with water in it. Got my torch lighter, thermometer. I'm just showing you what all comes with the kit. And you got the bripe and the hodl. This is what you put it on top of to cool it off. Now, I've never done this before. I've had this for several months now, and there's a funny story about how I finally got one of these, and spoiler alert to my brother, he's getting one. But basically you fill this up. I can't really see it that well, but you fill it up to the top of the strainer, the filter. Need a little bit more. I think that's good. Set this back on the stand. Like I said, this is my first time doing it. Got my water. There it is on the stand. And you fill up to the inner filter, which I didn't take the filter off to show you, but I'll have another video on this device, one that's higher quality than this. And that wasn't quite enough water. Hang on a second. Forgive me, I have no video editing software, so there's no movie magic for this particular camera. But so there's no way of me being able to fix that. Got your thermometer, you can stir it up a little bit. Put the thermometer on the filter. There's a thermometer holder on the filter. As you can see, it's standing. Get your crack lighter, blue torch lighter, and you're going to heat this up to, depending on what you're doing, if it's like loose tea, 160 degrees Fahrenheit. If it's coffee, it's like 180. See? It's cold out here, so it's probably gonna take a little bit longer. Yeah, so a few years ago, excuse me, a few years ago, my brother showed this to me on Amazon, and he thought it was the funniest thing, and I kind of, you know, ignored it, and just a few months ago, I was trying to decide what I was going to get my brother for Christmas. You know, we've done the knife thing for several years. If there's a knife that I think he's interested in, I'll get it for him. If there's a knife that he thinks I'm interested in, he'll get it for me. But we kind of just got bored with giving each other knives. I mean, we still enjoy them and we still appreciate the gift, but we wanted to do I wanted to do something that was out of the ordinary. And I could feel this thing bubbling. So I started looking around on Amazon, and I couldn't find out what I wanted to get my brother, and I was like, oh cool, the bripe. That would be like the perfect gift, because it's not something he would buy for himself, but it's something that you know, he would appreciate or at least get a kick out of it. And I was like, you know what, I'm kind of interested in one too. Because sometimes you just want something hot to warm the soul. If you're freezing, if you're camping and it's really cold, you just want a shot of hot chocolate or a shot of tea or coffee. And I'm almost to temperature. See, I'm heating it up like a crack pipe. I think oh, I almost broke my face. Yeah, I'm to temperature now. I'm going to put it on the stand and let it cool to approximately 140. Anyways, I was like, the bripe would be the perfect gift because, you know, it's something he wouldn't buy for himself, but he would appreciate. And it was more like a joke thing to me. But we were walking for exercise and recreation. I said, Matthew, I got an idea of something I want to get you for Christmas. And I said, it's totally hipster, completely frivolous, and unnecessary, but I think you'll like it. And he goes, can I guess it for it? And that's exactly the vague description I gave to him. I didn't say anything else about it. He says, can I guess it? And I was like, yeah, you can go ahead and guess. He's like, is it the bripe? I was like, oh man, you guessed it. And so now I have to give it to him. And maybe Santa Claus got it for him, maybe he didn't. I don't know. Let's see what the temperature is now. I might have overheated it. It's hot to the touch. It's hard to read out here at night with sparse light. I just thought it was a good time to try it out. So anyways, with that super vague description, he was able to guess what it was. And I wanted to try one for myself for, you know, like if I'm ever able to camp again or if I'm hiking in cold weather and you just want to, you know, drink something that tastes good and also, you know, can warm you up a little bit. Because, you know, scotch, although it can warm you up and brandy can warm you up, it actually cools you down. So having something that's physically hot in the cold weather seemed like a good idea for me. So I got one. Maybe my brother got one for Christmas. I don't know. This Christmas 2018. He's super excited about it. He's been telling all of his friends about it. So I'm happy that even though he knows what it is, I'm happy that he's super excited about it. I think I've decided that I want to get a Core Essentials gun belt. I'm trying to decide if I want the leather or the webbing, or I think it's webbing. You know, basically they have the kind of dressier leather one, and they have the more rugged or casual canvas or nylon. I don't know what it is, but I think that the Core Essentials is going to outperform the Anson. Although I hear a lot of good things about Anson, like lifetime warranty, you know, family business, and I think I'm going to get the Core Essentials. Let's see, there's possibly 3 guns that I'm looking at, depending on, well, those 3 different, no, there's more than that. There was the Colt 1903, Ruger Old Army, and some kind of tactical rifle, and a beach pocket pistol. So 4 guns that I'm kind of shopping around for that I don't have the money for right now. See what temperature this is. It's almost drinking temperature. I can kind of hold the copper. By the way, this is made out of copper. I got a good picture of my setup on Instagram. It's Austin Culbertson H5. Let's take a sip of this. And what do you know? It's good tasting tea with no sweetener. I've been cutting back on sugar a lot. And I've been trying to cut back on sweetener. Although when I drink tea, it's a southern thing. We like sweet tea. And I've been using Splenda as my preferred 0-calorie sweetener. And but I've been trying to cut back on the Splenda, even though it's 0-calorie. I hear if you go fortnight without sweet tea, you can't go back to it. It just gets too sweet. And I've actually cut so much sugar out of my tea that I can't drink sweet tea or the traditional sweet tea anymore. It's too sweet for me. Yes, that is awesome. I don't know if you can see in there. You can't. I got my cell phone. Let me get some light. So you can see this, and it's made out of copper, has a mouthpiece. I can't get my flashlight to come up, and I'm actually having problems with one of my tactical flashlights. So that's why I haven't been carrying one here lately. Well, it looks like you're not going to get a good shot of it, but go on my Instagram. It's my most recent picture, and this is pretty cool. I wish I could hold it like a traditional pipe, although it's cool enough. And it's starting to heat up. I can't do that, but you kind of have to have this like little pinch grip. Pinkies up. You know, you have a cork handle and a some kind of polymer mouthpiece. Not a good idea. But, yeah, thought I'd just share this moment with you. Maybe tease my brother a little bit on what he may or may not get for Christmas. And, honestly, I'm pretty pleased with it. It's completely unnecessary, and, but it's just one of those cool things. You know, I don't complain about being broke, but I acknowledge the fact that I'm broke most of the time. Not like poverty or anything like that, but I'm just not where I want to be financially. You know, but in the grand scheme of things, I have a vehicle, I have a place, I have a bed. You know, I have so much stuff, and to be able to afford something as inherently worthless or as this, you know, as trivial, as unnecessary as this, you know, kind of puts things in perspective. Those people who, no matter what they do, they will never be able to afford a vehicle. They won't be able to sleep in on a mattress. And I'm here sipping on a pipe, a bripe of tea. So I am very blessed. And that's about all of it. guess I'll show you the filter. That's the filter. Dump this out. And I'll wash it when I get inside. But yeah, it comes with a little stand. You put this on a rock or a table and you let it cool down, and then you drink your shot of coffee or tea. So that's it. I'm a Satsu 5 and I'm out.